I am an empath. If I had a dollar for how many people have said this to me, and they are meaning that they are somebody who can commune with a ghost, I would be loaded right now. The idea is to understand that an empath is not someone who communes with ghosts. But let's look a little bit at the definition, because here's the thing. If I announce to the world I am an empath, everybody in the world, including animals, can announce the same thing. Empath just means something a little bit different. So let's break down the definition of it. So, empathy is an action, right? It means that we connect to the world around us. We typically use empathy to keep ourselves safe, right? We love, we live, we receive these kinds of things. It is our basic instinct, our primal fight or flight. An empath, as a noun, right, as somebody who's saying, I am an empath, it is a person who just simply has the ability to identify what somebody else's feelings, thoughts, emotions, attitudes, things like that. But it doesn't mean that they have the ability to see or communicate with entities that are outside our physical perception. So when we're using the word I am an empath, it truly just means I can relate to someone so deeply in their thoughts and their emotions or in their attitudes that I might even take on that emotion, that feeling, or that physical sensation to myself. So, what does that tell us? We're going to learn a little bit about empathy types. These types are what make up our empathy, what we do as we kind of move around and connect to the world around us. It's where we tap into to keep us safe and how we receive information as we're coming in. Each one of these types needs to be developed in a balanced fashion. If we throw off the balance, then we throw off how much we can receive and not receive. Or we might infer the information to be one way when if you used all of your empathy types, it really is another, right? This is a big difference between us having a positive experience in the metaphysical world versus having a negative experience in the metaphysical world, right? Simply not understanding how our empathy types work. So let's get down to the nitty gritty of these things.